because I stopped the server because it will cost some bill. So that's why after yesterday, after installation, we're still starting. Okay. So I'll just tell. Okay. So it is asking for the password, initial password. I'll give this. Continue. I don't think. Okay. I think done. Okay. Yesterday it was installing, right? Now it is done. Create first admin user. Okay. I'll give some admin. I'll give like app admin. Password, I'll say secret @123. I can change the password. Okay. 123. Yesterday that got timed, right? That it has taken some time to test.com. Okay. Save and continue. Okay. And save and finish. Then restart. Okay. So my admin app admin. Next is secret @123. Just 1 minute. It has to restart. Let us see. So let me open this document also. Yeah, I'll pay the bill for all the service. Yes. Now it has come. I see. So what is the user ID password I have given? App admin. Next, sign in. Now you see, finally you got into the Jenkins page, right? Finally you got into the Jenkins page. Now, what we can do is, now let us configure now. Now go to your global tool configuration. Now global tool configuration is the one where we will tell to Jenkins global tool configuration. We'll tell to Jenkins. Okay. We'll tell to Jenkins about the Maven path, Java path. How do we do settings in our system? Like environment variables. We set here also in Jenkins also. So let me do global tool configuration. Manage Jenkins. Go to manage Jenkins. Go to manage Jenkins. And then global tool configuration. Okay. So now go to global tool configuration. Okay. Now in global tool configuration, go to Maven configuration. See, this is same default Maven settings, default Maven global settings, and come to JDK. In JDK, okay, list of JDK installation systems. Click on Add JDK. Now we have to see the JDK path. Okay, this will leave this one because we'll be using whatever the Maven plugins yesterday we installed, right? It will go with the default Maven settings. Yesterday, it has taken some time, right? Before the class, that Maven and all the plugins were getting installed. So that's why I told let it get installed. So now it got installed. So I'm going with the default settings. Now in the JDK installations, I have to see the path. See, generally, your Java, we install Java 11, right? So Java 11. Generally, I don't need it. Already it is installed. Java 11 is installed. Now I have to see where is my Java. To know Java home, you can do like this. You can go here. So I installed yesterday Java. Which Java? Okay, ln minus ls. Yesterday I told that installation, right? Yesterday I told that installation. So let it will be in this path. User lib. See here, these are the steps already I set up actually for Jenkins and all that. Yesterday I followed the same steps. Next is user lib JVM. JVM. And then open JDK AMD 64. Java 1.11. So this is the home path. You see, this is the home path. Here your Java will be there. All your bin and so that means if I put this present working directory, so this is your Java home where your JDK 11 is installed. So use the same thing here. That's all. Right? I don't need this. Okay. I'm just installing this. Okay. That's all. So this is your Java home. So this is the Java home I set up actually. Next. What next? Next Git. Okay. Git is also yesterday it is installed here in that all the plugins. See why we need Git and this one, because if you see yesterday what we are going to do as per yesterday's flow. Let me open that. Now you see we have a developer machine where from the local machine we check in the code to or commit the code to GitHub. Now Jenkins, what it will do, Jenkins will keep on polling the GitHub, or polling means keep on connecting to the GitHub for every interval that we specify. How much interval? Okay, that I'm going to show you now. Say, suppose if I specify interval of 5 minutes, for every 5 minutes, Jenkins will connect to GitHub and will see whether the latest code is present in the GitHub. If the latest code, it will pull the code to this and it will trigger the Maven build automatically and build the jar file. So that's why. So Jenkins should require Maven and Jenkins should require Git also, Git connectivity also. So that's why we are setting that Git path also. And Git will be present. It will be present in cd user bin and Git. No, cd user bin. That's all. Cd I'll just put like this, ls minus lrt user bin git. See, it is there. So I'll be just putting here, that's all. Okay. Next, we don't need Gradle, and we are using Maven, right? We are using the Maven build. Let me go here and see. I have put the screenshots also. Maven. We can give any name. Okay, name can be given anything. I'll give like app underscore Maven. Any name you can give. And Maven home will be, generally Maven home will be cd. You can go user share ls. Let me see whether Maven is there here. Yeah, Maven. Oh, Maven is not there here. cd. Why Maven is not there? User share Maven. No, Maven is not. Okay, let me. Maven should be there, but I think Maven was there. I was thinking. So what I'll do is I'll install Maven. Sudo. Okay. Sudo apt install Maven. Okay. MVN. Yeah, MVN now got now. CD user share ls. Yeah, now got you have seen now your Maven. So I'll put this command also. Sudo apt install Maven. Install Maven using sudo. I'll share this document with you. Huh? Apt install Maven. Okay. Fine. So you have Maven here. Let me put here in this path. User share Maven. Okay. Fine. That's all. So click on save. Oh, this is not required. Okay. So global tool configuration. Let us see what we set it. JDK we have set. Yes, JDK we have set. Next Git we have set. Next Maven we have set. Right? Everything we have set. Okay. Now that's all. So Git, Maven, everything is right. Now, one thing you have to remember, we have to configure global security also. Why we have to? Because Jenkins, we have to enable this actually. Enable proxy compatibility in CSRF protection. And this is for security purpose actually. Otherwise, Jenkins will get blocked. So Jenkins, we have to enable this actually, proxy compatibility. What do you mean by proxy compatibility? Means Jenkins, suppose currently now it is in your VM. Suppose it is behind a firewall in your corporate network. So at the time, we have to allow Jenkins to get access from the proxy also. Suppose your Git is in one network and Jenkins is in another network and they're connected through a firewall actually. So we have to enable them. So for that, so security, go to security here, global security. Yeah, configure global security. First is global target configuration. Next is you have to check the enable proxy compatibility. In the CSRF protection, enable proxy compatibility. Okay, and then click on save. Okay, that's all. So I set global tool configuration as global security. Next, what I have to do, I have to click on now new item. Now, so once I have done with so enable checkbox for proxy compatibility. Compatibility in global security. Now, once I have done with these settings, so global tool configuration checkbox, then I have to create the new item. And what is this new item? We have to create the pipeline. Okay, pipeline. What do you mean by pipeline? Means, so this is the actual part of the Jenkins steps. Okay, the Jenkins. So the steps that we tell to Jenkins what to do. Means what to do. Okay, that means like in this example, the Maven build and all that. You can think like it is a program to Jenkins. Okay, go to your new item. Now you can click on freestyle project or pipeline or multi-configuration project or something. Okay, so what we have done is select Maven project. Why there is no Maven project here? There should be a Maven project here. The Maven project is not visible here. So ours is a Maven project, right? So let me Maven. Installed. Let me put Maven. Available is also not there. Maven should be there, right? That's what I'm just thinking. My Maven project. Manage plugins. Let me go here. Manage plugins. Available. Maven. Okay, Maven integration. 1 minute. I'll install this also. 1 minute. Maven installation. Okay. Install without restart. 1 minute. I think this did not get installed. So you have to install this one. One minute. Yesterday, so you have to install this. So you have to get that Maven. Yesterday it was installing so much of time. I think this Maven did not get installed. Maven integration. Again, it is installed. 1 minute. Yesterday I forgot. Yesterday I don't know. I installed everything, but this got missed actually. Just 1 minute. See, actually, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Again, this installation This Jenkins installation, this is taking some time. Okay, fine. Okay, then see, generally, yeah, till it get installed, I want to tell you something. See, generally, in industries, right? Say, for example, say, so generally, Jenkins, if you go, to be honest, I did not work on this part because I'm not from DevOps background. Jenkins declarative pipelines. There is a concept called Jenkins declarative. Even if you get a chance, just read this. Okay. See, if you see here, this declarative pipeline, see, whatever we are going to do from the user interface, this DevOps team, I mean, the pure hardcore DevOps team people, they write how the developers will write Java programs, how they write Python programs, like that. They write the pipelines as a programs, actually. And you may tell, what is a pipeline? Actually, a pipeline is a pipeline is a program that is configured in Jenkins, or we can say steps that is configured in Jenkins. Okay. Steps that is configured in Jenkins, where we tell steps that is configured in Jenkins. Based on these steps, Jenkins will follow accordingly. And what are the steps is, say, first step, say, for example, let us take, we want to tell to Jenkins to connect to GitHub and pull the latest code. Okay. So this is one step, connect to GitHub and pull the latest code. Next, trigger the Maven field of the latest code. Next, execute unit test. Next, execute SonarQube integration. Next, execute automated tests. Okay, using build on Selenium. Next, copy the jar to Artifactory repository. Next, copy the jar to artifactor repo. Next, copy the jar to application server. See, these are the steps actually. Okay, and all these steps, see, whatever these steps are there, we are going to do from the user interface, which I'm going to show you. But the hardcore DevOps people, they write as a pipelines. I mean, they write all these steps in as a pipeline, and further they use this kind of programming called declarative programming, declarative pipeline. And for this, they use actually this kind of syntax, and this is what we call, I think they use Groovy. They develop these pipelines using Groovy scripts. Groovy. To be honest, I did not do this anytime. I know theoretically, but practically I did not do this actually, because I did not get chance to develop like this. Okay, generally I do from user interface, but these are the automated pipelines actually. They build these pipelines using Groovy scripts. Say, for example, this is one of the Groovy script. Like, so this is one of the step where we'll tell to Jenkins to sleep for 10 milliseconds. And if you want to pass, just like how you are passing in a method the parameters and all that, here you can pass parameters. And say, for example, Jenkins, if you want to build a Docker image also, okay. So in Jenkins, we can build here. Whatever I'm doing is jar. Now even I can go further steps also. What I can do is we can go like this also. Then we can have like create a Docker image from the jar. Okay. Next is 8th step. If you want to containerize actually. Next is all the Jenkins will do. Whatever manually we are doing, Jenkins will do according to these steps. Next is copy the Docker image, okay, to server. Next is launch the image as container, as a Docker container. Okay. So like this, we follow the steps. Okay. So this will be written in Groovy, where, see, if you have this kind of scripts, we can manage many number of projects. See, generally we will not be working DevOps teams. If you see, they will not work on single project in an organization. So they will be working on huge number of projects. If they keep on doing from user interface, it will take time. If they write the scripts like this, they'll run the scripts automatically, and they take that. So it will be a complete automated pipeline. Let it be installed. You can, if you are interested to develop these pipelines, also you can go through this. Still installing, taking some time. Okay, and I have one blog also. One minute, I'll share that blog. Might be, I'll just say. One minute, I'm searching for the blog. I'll give that the blog actually. I forgot that blog. I don't know why this is taking this much time. In the meanwhile, let me write this Java project and which project we are going to build. Not this one. And I'll commit the code to GitHub. Let me do that. Because if you see here, let us take the developer machine to commit. Let me commit the code to GitHub in the meanwhile. Okay, launch. So let me open this file, new Maven project. I'll open one Spring Boot project. Okay, just for e-commerce application. I'll remove this, or I can give Java compiler. Okay, I will just say in the pom.xml, let me add that Spring Boot project. Somewhere I added Spring Boot project, right? Okay, let me add this. So let me add this. So just this is the project I'm going to build from Jenkins. Okay. I think I'll change this to JDK 1.17. 17 part. Java 17. Okay. So Spring Boot application. Then I'll say Spring application dot run off app dot class docs. So what I'll do is, this is your Spring Boot starter web. Why it is showing here? Okay. Okay. Tomorrow I'll show you the unit testing also. For now, I'll remove this or let it be. I'll remove this part. And then sometimes, these packages, why? The parent is inherited, right? Run as manual and just do. Project clean e-commerce application. Let me click on this Maven update project. Sometimes, yeah, now it has gone. Okay. So let me now start. Let me now just put one controller class. And let me put @ REST application, REST controller. And then I'll say get mapping of /data1 public string get data return data1 data2 like that. Okay. Now let me start this application. Run as Java application. Localhost 8080, right? So let me start this in, because Jenkins is already running in this, right? So what I'll do is, I'll say server dot port equal to, I'll run in a different port. Okay, so that when I deploy this, when this Jenkins will run from virtual machine, the port conflict will not. So let me now start this. Why it is not taking 8085? only. Server.port. I'm just changing the port, okay? Default port, okay? Run as Java application. Still it is showing 8080 port. Okay, let it be like this. It should show, I don't know. Server port is not taking. Okay, fine. So properties, Java compiler. Fine, not a, let it be. Now what I'll do is I'll commit this code to GitHub. I'll commit this code to GitHub because if you see our pipeline, if I see our steps, this is my code that I built now in my local machine. Now I'll commit to GitHub. Okay, I'll commit the code to GitHub. Now from Jenkins, we have to pull the code. So once Jenkins is ready, we'll see whether the Jenkins is ready or not. Yeah, still installing. Let it install. Okay, I think tomorrow only we can do, but I'll commit the code to GitHub. So let me know. Okay. So create a new repository. I'll create a new repository. Some e-commerce application or e-commerce project. And then I'll just say create repository. Okay. So this is your e-commerce project repository. Now let me clone this repository. So for that, what I'll do is I'll go to command prompt. Okay. I'll say mkdir e-commerce project. Or I can use source tree also, right? We have source tree. So let me go for source tree. I'll use source tree. I showed you both commands and so, right? So clone destination path. I'll put here e-commerce project. That's all. I'll just give now clone. Okay. Okay. Now copy the code here. Okay, copy the code here. So where is the code? Properties. So I have to copy this in this one, right? Okay, I'll just say source form and I'll put here. Okay, this is my Git repository. So now what I'll do, so these are the things I got, right? Commit to stage, we have seen all this, right? Stage selected or stage all, and then I'll commit this e-commerce project. Then I will push. Okay, you can click on push. All right, right? Now it has been pushed. Now, if I see my GitHub, now you can see, I can see the project now. It has been committed. It has been committed. So we have done this now. I think still let it get installed. So from my developer machine, I committed the code to GitHub. Okay. Now tomorrow, once by the time this Jenkins Maven get installed, so tomorrow I'll show you this Jenkins connecting from this repository, from GitHub. Which repository? This repository. So from this repository, Jenkins will pull the code and do the Maven build and run the job. Still it is taking time. So tomorrow we will see, okay? Tomorrow we will see this. So let it get installed. It will take some time. Tomorrow we will see. So I committed the code to GitHub. Now according to this diagram, GitHub, Jenkins will pull the code from GitHub and do the pull and do the Maven build and all that. So from this repository. Okay. All right. So tomorrow we'll see. Okay, let it get installed. Still it is getting installed. Okay, tomorrow we'll see. By the time, definitely in 1 hour it will get installed. So tomorrow we'll see this. So we'll do the Jenkins configuration to connect to this project, e-commerce project from GitHub, and pull the code and do the Maven build. All right then. Tomorrow we'll see. Thank you all. Yeah, you can take this project, e-commerce project. All right then. Thank you all.